Welcome to the McKinley Diaries, 21 years on with myself, Nigel Vardy. We now are on day 16, the 15th of May, 1999. We slept right through my alarm. We do this a lot. I must get a louder one. And it wasn't until Tony shouted at 8 o'clock, "Come on, you lot," that we had to get up, and a sudden frenzy set about the camp to get done. Breakfast, packing, clearing, cleaning, whatever it happened to be. Our efforts yesterday to get the cache up high had been a bit of a disaster, and we certainly hope to do better today. We left camp around midday in beautiful sunshine, ready to assault this ridge. We'd left a rope last night after the bit of an epic getting on the ridge and left it fixed, abseiled off, ready for today to assist. And we Jumared up it with great effort. Big bags, loads of gear, very steep, crampons into really boilerplate ice. And I found it incredibly hard. However, a resolve filled me, and it was in a resolve to nail this ridge. I really got stuck in. And on that rope, you can only get one at a time. So I went up first, got to the top, and waited for the other two guys. So it's quite a while you sat there on your own. Cloud had begun to roll in steadily, and the views just disappeared. And I reorganised what I could. We all had a meal at the top of the rope, and then we really got on the ridge proper. But by now it's nearly 4 p.m. Steve led with a fantastic ability. Another Jumar, mixed ice climbing, rock, snow. And then snow began to fall steadily at first, but it soon picked up and the wind lifted it into quite a heavy crescendo. We could see very little, but just soldiered on, committed to get this rib nailed. And after a few rests and bits of ridges and literally bashing the snow off each other and laughing and a bit of comedy, we somehow saw the end. The glacier falling into the Jeanette Basin on our left was immense, but by now it was pushing midnight. But it was still light enough to actually see. We are a long way north in May. A lonely star came up to the west, a twilight messenger telling us that eventually night had come. Finding a campsite, however, was very difficult. There was nowhere flat at all, really, that we could get our tents in. And the wind was increasing. Obviously, it was getting darker now, the stars were up. And we decided to dig ourselves in under a little buttress of rocks. Myself and Steve right under them, Tony to the side. And that took a lot of ice bashing and a lot of work to chip this stuff out. You know, this isn't what you just get with a normal shovel. We are talking smashing it out like concrete. And by 3:30 in the morning, we'd got the tents up. Both my hands and feet felt numb. And I got inside the tent, into my sleeping bag, praying that they were okay, only to realise that Steve was exactly the same, and we sat comparing toes. The only thing we could do was, as I say, keep as warm as possible, get hot food inside us, wriggle around, and pray for sun the following morning.